Canada in the books here in Vernon as we get set for game number 4 of the Chevrolet Fred Page Cup Final, the BCHL League Championship, as the Viper fans try to get behind their team early on. Goaltenders, Logan Neaton down to my left, wearing number 1 for the Spruce Kings. Spruce Kings in their road blues with the red and white trim. Aiden Porter is down to my right as the Vipers in their home whites with the red shoulders and the blue, yellow, and red armbands. Tonight's referees, Trevor Nolan and Troy Patterson. The line Minty gets set for action as we get set with Troy Patterson at the center ice circle. Dustin Mans, Patrick Causey. 3-0 series lead for the Spruce Kings as we're underway here in Game 4. Karanen dumps it in deep behind the net as Porter back to stop it. As Taylor will look, he'll send it off the wall, knocked down by Brar. Now Young has it, puck's loose in front. Mans couldn't get a handle on it, and Williamson will get it to Lansdale, who steps. Going to be trapped by Neaton. They couldn't find it off the end wall as they stop it up here. As Max Coyle and Dustin Mans have a look. So we'll keep that unit out as Mans will get set to take the face-off against Williamson. Kevin Kraus, the defensive coach of the Vipers, former Viper, sets out some new defensemen as the Spruce Kings win the draw. Tap it ahead for Ben Brar. Brar had it poked off his stick, ends up back in the Prince George zone, and now he rims it hard around the boards. Patrick Causey able to get a touch on it, and now sends it through. Jaga Williamson with a tip. Max Coyle. Now Patrick Causey on the near side. Chips it in on the end wall. Nick Poisson hustling in on Brendan Kim. Knocks him down. Now Poisson has it. Bounces it off the wall. Tries to get it down low for brother Ben. Can't do it. Now Chong Min Lee on the near side boards. Lee looking. Drops it for Anhorn. Anhorn cutting to the net. Dylan Anhorn around behind the goal. Now he looks to set it up. Deep down low, he's got Ahak at the left point. Now he sends it to him. Ahak, quick shot, tipped on goal by Nick Poisson. Good save there from Aiden Porter as the Vipers clear it out to center ice. And now Anhorn chips it to Lee, who's back in. Lee, pass to Ben Poisson, didn't get there. Here's a turnover, Corey Cunningham. High slot, backhander stopped there by Porter. Cunningham takes a bump from Kim. Lee picks it up again. Chong Min Lee walks to the middle of the ice. Lee still with it. Now it's taken off of him. And it's sent to the line and chipped out by the Vipers. Cunningham sends it back to his defenders. Now as Karanen has it in his own zone, goes to Max Coyle. Chipped off the glass there by Cunningham. Porter out of his net behind the goal to play it. Van Roboys watching him as it's cleared out to center ice. Leighton Ahak goes hard up the wall. Cunningham knocked it down. Takes a bump. Now racing onto it as Van Roboys almost got a touch. Couldn't quite get there though. And now it's cleared back to the near side. Here's Anhorn to Van Roboys, who dumps it in as Cunningham looks to give chase. Fuller rims it all the way around the boards, and going all the way back, it's going to be icing against the Vernon Vipers as the crowd doesn't like it, and they probably have a case here as the puck got rung around the boards all the way, and the Spruce Kings were on a change. As it's 2 minutes, 16 seconds gone in the first, and Dustin Mans will come out on the face-off against Teddy Wooding. Scramble draw, Ben Brar takes a bump, has the puck knocked towards Mans, couldn't get on his stick though, and Fuller able to get it back to the near side for Watson. Watson out to center ice, Sanderson. Now here's Zablocki skating onto it, stops up, poked off his stick. Now Patrick Causey will come out to center as he's bumped there by Williamson. Dumped back in by the Vipers. Neaton behind his net to play it. Turns it over, but Karanen gets it back. Now he has it in the far side corner. Up for Ben Brar. Brar looking to clear it out. He gets upended. And now he goes toe-to-toe there with Lansdale as they exchange some lumber as it gets turned back by the Vipers. Mans finishes his check. Puck dumped in by Vernon off a Spruce Kings stick as Jay Karanen back behind the goal. 3 minutes gone here in the first. 2-0 the edge for the Spruce Kings on the shot clock. Here's a pass to the near side for Lee. Through the middle, Ben Poisson. Poisson tries to get around Taylor. Stops up, puck's in his feet. Now Lee gets control. Lee to the line. Coyle, quick shot. Hit Nick Poisson solid and landed right in front of him as Logan Cash plays it up to Connor Merritt, and it's cleared into the zone. Spruce Kings able to clear it out as Kowalski regroups. Gets it to Brendan Kim. Over to the near side for Judson. Judson looking for a pass there as Nick Poisson watches him. Now it's sent hard off the wall. Icing waved off. Neaton out of his net to play it. Kowalski tried to intercept the pass, couldn't get there. Now Latta to the right point for Kim. His shot gets blocked. Ben Poisson off the wall. Nick Poisson chips it ahead, and he'll get a quick change in as Kowalski tries to go the other way. It's going to be waved off with the icing as the Spruce Kings back. Hack will get it up the right wing side. Here's Nolan Welsh. Welsh to center ice, in over the line. Welsh gets around Judson. Welsh below the goal line, around the far side of the goal. He's rid off the puck there for a second as Ho will get it out to center ice. Bilodeau stripped to the puck as it's sent back in by the Spruce Kings. And Kim goes back in behind the goal. Brendan Kim, poke check by Cunningham. Here's Van Roboys, couldn't get enough of it to get it in deep, and Ho will play it ahead for Bilodeau, but Anhorn is back to intercept. Here's Lucas Van Roboys. In over the line. Van Roboys chips it down below the goal line. Fuller back for it. Sends Van Roboys flying as he sends it over to Watson. Tyler Ho has it bounce off his stick. Cunningham knocks it down, and it's in the neutral ice there. Both teams trying to make a change as the Spruce Kings couldn't get control, and Williamson will send it in deep. 5 minutes gone here. Period one, still scoreless. Here's Ben Brar. Brar across there for Coyle. Max Coyle chips it in. Dustin Mans, it's a delayed offside, and he'll be blowing dead as Dustin Mans was ahead of the play. He'll take a shot from Fuller as well for his troubles. 5:09 gone here in period number one as the shots are 2-0 for Prince George, but still scoreless as Mansbrough and Causey will stay out against Williamson's line. As Mans gets set, wins it back to Coyle. Coyle gains center ice, dumps it around the boards to the far side. Brar and Young go shoulder to shoulder. Here's Hack at the left point. Walking to the middle, Leighton Hack still looking, waits. Here's a wrist shot steered aside and gloved actually by Porter. And as he got the glove down, Mans and Causey trying to wreak havoc in front, just not able to get a stick on the puck. And as they get the third shot on goal, do the Spruce Kings, Poisson and Lee will come out for Prince George as Latta, Merritt, and Kowalski will be the second line. Won cleanly by Ben Poisson. Coyle at the line. His shot blocked, and Taylor able to clear it out of the zone. Coyle will go back and pick it up. Chips it over to Hack. Leighton Hack waits now in behind the goal. Hack will start a rush forward. Here's Hack through the middle of the ice. Hack on the right side, in over the line. Hack drops it to Nick Poisson. Short side shot. Porter the save, and he holds on for the whistle. Poisson, recipient of the pass from Hack. Hack almost doing it all as he worked all the way down into the offensive zone. Probably wanted to make one extra move, I'd say. Lost control and ended up onto the stick of Nick Poisson, so it looked like a good pass as Poisson tried to slide one home, but it was a tough angle. Couldn't quite do it as Van Roboys comes out to take the draw. Spruce Kings win it. Welsh with a shot knocked down by Judson before it could get to the goal, and Sanderson can't clear. Cunningham knocks it free. Wooding's there as Van Roboys takes an elbow from Judson in behind the play, and Kim will send it in behind the goal. Neaton out to play it. Passes around for Cunningham. Cunningham pins it on the wall. Now's the blocky. Wrist shot. Steered aside, was going wide as Neaton pops it to wide of the goal. Here now is Welsh out to center ice. Cunningham takes a tight check there as Van Roboys now has broken to the net. Van Roboys to the middle, taken down, and he's going to draw the first penalty of the game as Lucas Van Roboys, now he's going to take a late shot from Kim, but the Spruce Kings are going to head to the first power play of the game at 6:23. As it's going to be Judson off for tripping And the Spruce Kings will head to their first man advantage of the hockey game at 6:23 of the first period. Ben Poisson out here on the face-off. Scramble draw. Poisson will get it and get it to Coyle. Bounce it off the glass as Causey tries to dig it free. Welsh is there as well. It comes around. Ahak down into the near side corner. Gets the puck. Takes a bump. Tries to protect. And it's cleared out there by Williamson as Coyle will hustle back as Lansdale watching him. Max Coyle avoids a check from Lansdale and will start the rush. Chips it ahead for Causey. Causey through the middle, over the line on the left side. Causey drops for Welsh. Welsh takes a hit. Puck's loose, and Welsh goes to get it back, but Ben Poisson was right there as well. Kind of stole it from him and ended up getting cleared right down as Logan Neaton will leave it, and Nick Boken will go back and pick it up. Spruce Kings complete the change as the next unit will come out on the power play. Boken drops back for Anhorn. Anhorn to Mans. Mans in over the line, drops for Brar. Brar chips it back to Mans in the near corner. Dustin Mans protects the puck. Anhorn's there as well. Mans has it in his feet. Comes up the wall. Anhorn has it. Back to the line. Boken. Boken looking across for Nick Poisson. Poisson down. Back to Boken. Boken to Anhorn. Anhorn waits. Up top. Boken. One-timer. And it stopped. Rebound at the side. Anhorn put it wide. Brar leaves it for Nick Poisson. He has it in the corner. Up top. Boken. Boken to the middle of the ice. Drops it back for Nick Poisson. He's tripped up. There's a penalty coming as Mans will get control. Throws it towards the net. Fuller will grab it. And the Spruce Kings will have a two-man advantage for 28 seconds, followed by another power play as it's Landon Fuller going off for tripping at 7:55. And the Spruce Kings will lead the Anhorn and Boken unit with Mans, Brar, and Causey now out there on a 5-on-3 unit as Ferner trying to set up his defenseman, and the Spruce Kings win the draw. Here's Anhorn at the line, walks down, goes to Causey. Causey to Anhorn. Anhorn and Boken switch places. Here's Brar. Brar looking, lost control of the puck. Now he goes up top for Anhorn. Anhorn to Brar. Brar, poke check, knocked to the ice heavily there by Young. Puck's in skates. Anhorn back to Boken. Boken to the middle. Looking, first penalty is expired. Here's Causey. Causey to the middle. Across for Brar. He has to kick it to his foot. Pass across, nobody there. Boken back to hold it in at the line. Boken to the middle over to Anhorn. Anhorn falls, turns, gets away from his man. Back to Boken. Has to stop it. Goes to Causey. Causey with control. Now looking for a lane. Causey through the feet of Williamson. And it bounces out of the zone. Spruce Kings hustled to get off or onside, but couldn't. And Prince George is 0 for 1 on the man advantage. No shots on that one. But we'll have still another minute and 3 seconds here on this 5-on-4 with a neutral zone face-off to start it. Causey, Poisson, and Welsh, Ahak and Coyle. As Coyle gets it to Ahak, Spruce Kings looking to break in on from the neutral zone. Here's Causey on the near side, chips it in onto the end wall. Causey races after it, sends it all the way around the far side for Ahak. Ahak now to Welsh. Welsh spinning down low for Causey. Back up top, Ahak. Ahak to Coyle. Coyle to Ahak, looking to Coyle. Still has it up top. Move to Ahak, top of the circle. He'll spin back, looks for a lane. Here's a pass across. They score! Nolan Welsh and the Spruce Kings have a 1-0 lead with a power play goal. They talked last night about the great puck movement of the Spruce Kings, and it was great again there as Ahak and Coyle will draw the assists, I believe. So Ahak and Coyle, the assists on the power play as the Spruce Kings take a 1-0 lead. As plays back underway, Cunningham takes a bump, gets it down. Here's Liam Watson-Braun as he plays it over to Chong Min Lee. Left for Kiernan. Turned over. Here's Sanderson working into the corner. Ben Sanderson now has it bounce off his stick. It comes out to center. Young will hammer it back in. The Vipers have to tag up, and Van Roboys can skate it ahead. Lucas Van Roboys in over the line. Van Roboys cuts to the middle. Quick shot. Pad saved by Porter. Zablocki lifts it high in the air out to center ice. Knocked down. Here's Boken. Back now for Van Roboys. He's offside at the line. As that one, a tight play on the boards, and that'll be our media timeout. We'll step aside and take a break. Spruce Kings lead 1-0. You're listening to Canadian Tire Spruce Kings playoff hockey on 93.1 CFIS FM. Back underway here in Vernon. Causey just had a chance in close, was turned away. Now back comes Lansdale for the Vipers. Over to Logan Cash, and over the line to Lansdale, broken up by Dustin Mans. And Boken will put it ahead to Causey. Patrick Causey on the near side boards, chips it into the zone. Bumped by Judson, falls, and got it deep enough though. Spruce Kings will change, and away comes Vernon. Watson tried, lost the puck, gets it back. Here's Lansdale in the middle of the ice, gets around Lee. Jesse Lansdale on the far side, sends the puck in, wide of the goal. Watson pinches down, wrist shot hit Lansdale in front, and now it's in the corner and sent to the right point. Fuller throws it towards the other corner. That's the near side now. Kowalski down here for Watson. Watson tried to pass out front. Lee broke it up. Now it's in behind the goal, and Ahak will have control, and the Spruce Kings come ahead. Here's Leighton Ahak to center ice. Hard rim around as Poisson goes to the far side. Ben Poisson, quick shot. Oh, Porter almost got surprised by it as he made the save. Here's a shot and clear out there by the Vipers. Merritt chips it just in. Watson-Braun steps up on him. Donaldson's bumped. Williams watches Kowalski. Now it's down low. Kiernan has it around behind the goal. Jay Kiernan to Chong Min Lee. He takes a bump from Fuller, but away comes Donaldson. Donaldson's in. Donaldson with space. Oh, what a save by Porter. I don't think he knew where that one was in the end, but a good shot by Sean Donaldson as he creates the opportunity there at the fourth line. 8 minutes to go in the first. 1-0 Vipers lead. Here's Bilodeau in over the line. Watson-Braun steps in front of him, knocks the puck free. Finn Williams tries to get it back from Tyler Ho. Now it comes loose for Helgeson, to the point for Trey Taylor. Taylor sends it down low for Bilodeau. Bilodeau over to the far side, looks to the point, intercepted by Donaldson. He gets it to the line though, not out. Michael Young to Tyler Ho. Ho in the middle, here's Young, down, shot, stop, rebounds, loose at the side of the net, and the net is off as it laid in the crease. Logan Neaton drove back to find it. What a lucky turn of events for the Spruce Kings netminder as that one leaks through Neaton, and a diving play there by a couple of players. Jake Kiernan, one of them, and a Viper as well. I think it was Tyler Ho that was trying to dive in, maybe Bilodeau, that it was laying in the crease. Net comes off as Neaton jumps on the puck. So a shot on goal, 9-2 the shots favoring Prince George in this one, with 7:34 to go in period number one. Here's a quick shot off the draw as it goes just wide, and Coyle will send it off the glass and out. Here's Kim. We'll play it back to Sanderson. Judson has it in behind the goal, and we'll send it high off the glass and all the way down. It'll be icing against the Vipers with 7:15 to go here in the first period. As the Spruce Kings dodging a bullet. The crowd still buzzing here at Cal Tire Place over the opportunity, but it's a 1-0 Spruce Kings lead continuing. And it'll be a face-off to the left of Porter. And Roboys on the draw against Wooding. Won and controlled now by the Vipers as it goes around in the corner. Here's it chipped up. Boken can't find it. Knocked down Cunningham. Cunningham has it knocked underneath him. He takes a shot in the corner, trying to get up now as it's behind the net. Here's Brendan Kim up the right wing side. Zablocki turns, fires it down the ice, Icing will be waved off. Anhorn will go back and pick it up. Dylan Anhorn starts the rush through onto the right side for Boken. Boken dumps it to the far side corner. Ben Brar hustling after it. Gets there. And the Spruce Kings pop it loose. Mans tries to cut out. Doesn't get it. Now it's Brar to the left point for Ahak. His shot got knocked down. And Fuller will skate ahead. Fuller to Williamson, who dumps it into the near side corner. Lansdale bumps with Coyle. And now Logan Cash has it. Williamson fell. And Ahak will clear it out to center ice. Watson is there. Causey with the pressure. Chip back out to center. Coyle able to get control. Send it off the glass. And it's back into the Viper zone. Dustin Mans hits Watson. Tries to get the puck. Mans all tied up in the corner. Poked off his stick. Now Coyle's down to help out. And he's able to poke it back to the line. Poisson. That's Nick Poisson to Mans. Mans back up towards the blue line. Turns. Loses control. It hops out of the zone. And Mans has to regroup. He'll drop it off for Watson Braun as the Spruce Kings will start ahead. Here's Chongmin Lee chipping it in behind the net as Aiden Porter back to pick it up. Fuller is the one that's there. He goes hard off the glass. It's going to be icing if Karanen hurries, and he'll get there in time as he reached the dot as it was still on the right side of the net, and it'll be a icing call against the Vipers and a face-off coming up in the attacking zone for Prince George to the right of Aiden Porter. Nolan Welsh, the power play goal here in the first period, has given the Spruce Kings the lead. Ahak and Coyle on the assist. That one coming at 9:28 as the Spruce Kings are 1 for 2 on the man advantage. Here is Ben Poisson behind the net. Gets it to the near side corner. Poisson dumps it back down low for Nick Poisson. Gets around Fuller. Nick Poisson walks out front. Backhand. Oh, he hit the post. Nick Poisson had a great chance and he hit the goal post. Connor Merritt dumps it to the far corner as Watson's there. Hit by Nick Poisson. Puck's now in a battle on the boards. Ben Poisson taps it back for Chongmin Lee to Ben Poisson. Long shot, hit his brother in the foot, and Nick Poisson gets dumped to the ice and has to head off now. Looks to be all right from that shot. It's a heavy wrister from the older Poisson for sure as he unleashed one there from the blue line. Here is Watson Braun. Tries to dump it in, gets knocked down by Zablocki and Taylor. Taylor goes to the far side for Young. Michael Young gains center ice, dumps the puck in. One hopper in on Neaton, and he'll hold on. So 1 of 3 shots here in the period so far, dump-ins. Definitely out of the 18 shots, probably I'd say 8 dump-ins in that first period. Didn't track the stat in last night's game, but we're going to try to see if we can get the dump-in shots on goal track here tonight and just sort of see what that stat looks like, as in the first period of game number 2, Vipers with 14 shots in Prince George, and there was, I believe, 8 dump-ins tracked by the Spruce Kings coaching staff. Here is Anhorn, chips it back in, Causey racing after it, poked off his stick. Here's Matt Brar across from Mans that hopped over his stick, as it might have hit a stick of a Viper defender as well. Here's Dustin Mans in the corner. Mans working out from behind the net now, leaves it for Ben Brar. Brar shoved by Young as he gets away from his man. Brar wrap around through the crease and out the other side. Dustin Mans up near the blue line, dumps it back as Zablocki intercepts, and away comes the Viper forward. Zablocki right side wrist shot stopped there by Neaton as the Anhorn plays it up the boards. Nick Poisson was able to grab it, and he's out here for Causey. Causey in with Boken. Boken to the net. Causey to Boken. It's deflected away by Williamson. Now Nick Poisson sends it back towards the goal line. Young is able to grab it as he will look behind the net. Michael Young forced out by Ben Poisson. He has to fire it around. Cash will then dump it in. 3.5 to go in period 1. Spruce Kings with a 1-0 lead. Nick Poisson tried to chip it off the wall, didn't get out. Now Ben Poisson will grab it. He's going to send it off the boards in front of the penalty box, and Judson will regroup and pick it up. Judson passes it in. It's tipped as Neaton will go back and get it. Plays it over for Coyle. Coyle ahead for Chongmin Lee. Right wing side Lee chips it in. Looks to give chase. Van Roboys in on Kim. Kim will send it around. Cunningham knocks it down. Cunningham takes a bump. Lee has it back. Now he'll take a hit on the end wall as Van Roboys looks to bring it out front. Lucas Van Roboys all the way around. Here's Karanen working down low. Karanen in front. Cunningham can't get the shot away as it bounced off his stick. Now out to center ice was Merritt. Dumped it back in, did the Spruce Kings, and Kim has to go back and gather it up. Cunningham's all over him. Passes it back for Carter Watson. Watson through the middle of the ice. Chip on it by Latta. Anhorn's back to grab it, and it's in the middle here for Welsh. Nolan Welsh looking to start the rush ahead. Now gains center ice and lifts it high in the air and down in below the goal line. Fuller turns it over, but right to his netminder as he is able to freeze it, is Aiden Porter, as Fuller turned it right back in to his goaltender, trying to make a pass. 2:21 to go, period number 1. Spruce Kings with a 1-0 lead here in tonight's game, as they play in game number 4 with a 3-0 series lead in the Fred Page Cup BCHL Finals. Here's Brar off the win, across for Ahak. Quick shot was blocked. That one hurt as Logan Cash is down in some pain. And now Williamson has it on the near side. Causey watches him. Mans bumps with Williamson. He falls down now. Williamson will freeze it underneath him. Mans will go to dig it free as they'll try to find it. Now here's Lansdale, lifts it out to center ice. Cash looks to be all right now. Now he'll head off, maybe not, as Ahak will step up to center, slides it in, takes a shot from Williamson, and Ahak took a number after that one. Here is Taylor. Lifts it out to center, knocked down by Nick Poisson. Poisson back in over the line. Nick Poisson going wide on Taylor. They battle on the end wall. Nick Poisson still has it as he looks to kick it free to Ben Poisson. Here he does. Poisson, Ben Poisson, top of the left circle, in the high slot, has his stick lifted by Fuller, and Anhorn had pinched down, had to try to find the puck, and then the Vipers clear it right out into their bench. They'll be allowed to change, but it'll be a defensive zone face-off for Vernon as it comes up. Shots are 9-4 in favor of the Spruce Kings here in period number 1. As it will be Van Roboys, Welsh, and Cunningham out to take the draw. And it's one clean by the Vipers, but the Spruce Kings get their wingers to the boards and get control of the puck. Van Roboys has it now in the corner. Lucas Van Roboys out front. It was in through everybody, and Sanderson gets it on his stick. Out to center ice, lifts it in over the line. Karanen back for it, takes a bump. Here's Wooding, poked off his stick there by Anhorn. And now Van Roboys up the wall for Welsh. Turned it over. Zablocki shot well wide. And now it'll be Wooding on the far side. Poked away from him. Young held it at the line. And Neaton with the save as he holds on for a whistle and a stoppage in play. 49.2 seconds remain in period number 1. So a defensive zone face-off upcoming for Prince George. Mans, Brar, and Causey out there against Williamson, Lansdale, and Cash. Brendan Kim on the back end with Trey Taylor. As Mans wins the draw, Ahak tries to get around Cash. Now he lifts it high off the glass to center ice. Now chipped out to center. Falling there is Kim as Ben Brar pops it to the middle. Delayed offside as they get a whistle there. Judson throws his toe of his stick into Mans' midsection on the way by. Mans didn't like it. Coyle didn't like it either, as they have a little discussion. 37 seconds on the dot remain. As Williamson wins it cleanly back into his own zone. Judson over to Watson. Mans lays the check on him. Lansdale has it. Lifts it ahead for Cash. Cash in over the line. Gets around Coyle to Williamson. He was tied up there nicely by Ben Brar. Coyle battling to get the puck free. 15 seconds to go in the period. Ahak down low as well. Referee says play on. Coyle. Now Mans comes away with it. He'll lift it ahead. Cash heads to the bench with his hand to his mouth as Mans sends it towards the goal. Now Lansdale goes after Mans in the corner. Both of them are going to go for a penalty at the end of this period as they exchanged a couple of blows there right at the end of the frame. So Mans and Lansdale will head off for 2 minutes each, I believe, after the flood and the intermission. as the Spruce Kings have a 1-0 lead. We'll step aside, take a break. We'll come back with the scoring summary right after this. You're listening to Canadian Tire Spruce Kings Playoff Hockey on 93.1 CFIS FM. As the Spruce Kings will be going right to left on your radio dial or computer screen, and the Vipers left to right on in this middle frame as Ben Poisson scrambles the draw, and the Vipers will rim it around the boards to the near side. Kiernan back on Williamson. Williamson down low for Merritt. Merritt has it in the corner, turns towards the goal, locked down by Coyle, and now a penalty coming to Kiernan as Williamson fell. Glove hand pass is not called. Yep, now it is. And there's a glove hand pass, so it should come outside. So we're waiting to see. The faceoff should be outside. They called a glove hand pass. So normally if you commit an infraction with a penalty, even though that should wipe it out, but apparently it's a penalty to the Spruce Kings. Kiernan 17 seconds in, and it's a hooking call as Judson will get it. Williamson down low, pass intercepted by Anhorn. Coyle lifts it high in the air of the backhand and dumps it all the way down the ice. Porter will stop it up and guide it over now to his defenseman, Judson, who steps up to the left side for Logan Cash. Cash dumps it in on the end wall. Taken by Neaton. Neaton's going to turn and fire it. Judson, though, gloves it down. Gets past Ben Poisson. Pass across, shot wide of the goal. And Ben Poisson's going to get it and dump it all the way down. Going to go in on Porter and be stopped there as he sets up for Judson. 1 minute gone in the period. Minute 17 to go in the Spruce Kings' first penalty kill of the night. Here's Judson to the far side for Merritt. Drop back for Latta. Here's Merritt. On the left side, gets around Anhorn. Connor Merritt stops up, passes in front. Causey intercepts, dumps it to the line, tipped and deflected by Young, and into the Viper bench. It'll be a neutral zone face-off. Coming a minute to go in the Viper man advantage as the Spruce Kings shorthanded here for the first time in the hockey game. As it's won back by Vernon and controlled here by Carver Watson. Watson drops for Latta. Through the middle is Young. Young dumps the puck in around to the far side. Kowalski knocked it free. Prince George steals. Coyle couldn't get it up to Causey. Now he gets it back and he's going to send it all the way down. He actually hits his defenseman. Might have hit Nick Poisson. And we'll see where that one's going to be dropped. Looks like it's going to be dropped in the Viper attacking, or the Viper neutral zone. Now they're going to talk about it and move it. So I guess they said it went directly out of play as it hit Nick Poisson on the clearing attempt in the bench. So it'll be a defensive zone face-off for the Spruce Kings. They can't find it. Cash back for Wooding. Wooding dumps it around the boards to the near side. Coyle can't grab it. Williamson watched by Welsh. Here's Cash. Taken away by Coyle. Coyle pins it on the wall. Still in a battle there. Williamson tries to dig it free. And now Cash has it. Sent to the line. Judson walking to the middle of the ice. Over. One-timer blocked by Anhorn. And that slowed him up as Anhorn dives to play it. Hobbling a bit as he's trying to get a change in. As Ahak will come out and get the puck here. Now the Spruce Kings will change both defensemen on this penalty kill. And away comes Zablocki. Penalty is over. Zablocki shot stopped by Neaton. And he holds on for the whistle. So the Vipers 0 for 1 on the man advantage. Prince George with a successful penalty kill, as they have a good stop there by Logan Neaton as he makes the save. So 2:22 gone, period number 2. In a 1-0 Vernon lead. As the Spruce Kings set for a defensive zone face-off, Lucas Van Roboys with Bilodeau. Won by Prince George and controlled ahead by Ahak. Lifts it into center ice. It's a high stick knocked down by Helgeson. And a whistle again and a stoppage in play. It's 2.5 gone in this period. So it'll be Brar, Mans, and Causey out at center ice. Hair late on the change, but they'll allow it with the Vipers. Williamson, Lansdale, and Cash will come out for the draw in the neutral ice. Same matchup as Mark Ferner's had in this game, or in this series, in Vernon. Here's Ahak. Off the boards and out to center. Williamson has it, drops it back for Young. Now over to the far side. Plays it into the middle, chipped in, heads up. So that one flies into the stands. And everybody looks to be all right down there. Good to see. Might have hit the hand of someone. Tried to slow it down. Looks to be all right, though. As Ben Poisson wins the next draw. Karanen up the boards. Turned over. Latta, though, over-skated it, and Ben Poisson's back the other way. Poisson over the line. Chongmin Lee on the right side. Lee in behind the goal. Has it knocked off his stick. Gets it back, though. It's in his feet. Has to try to get away from his man now. Has it. As Nick Poisson tied up with the official. Couldn't get it. Here's Karanen at the blue line. Hard off the glass to rim it around. Merritt will pinch down and grab it, but Coyle turns it back. Here's at the blue line. Ben Poisson, long shot, stopped by Porter. And he'll hold on for a whistle. 3:20 gone in period number 2. As the Spruce Kings hold on to their 1-0 lead. And Van Roboy set to take the draw. Here's a win back. Here's Cunningham. Cunningham dumps it to the near side corner. Van Roboy's on it. Has it poked off his stick, though. And now out to center comes Sanderson. Sanderson on the left side. Onside. Wrist shot steered aside and into the netting. There's a penalty coming. And it's going to go to Fuller, I believe, as Fuller drove Anhorn into the post. And I believe the Spruce Kings are heading to the power play. Who's going to be the call? It is going to be Landon Fuller, who is headed to the box as he's taken a penalty for interference as he took out Dylan Anhorn on the way to the net. And the Spruce Kings will head to the man advantage as Fuller is off for interference. And so Logan Neaton doing some extra work, putting on the net in behind the play as the linesman set for this face-off. Spruce Kings on their third power play, 1 for 2 on the night. Ben Poisson on the draw, wins it back. Here's Max Coyle. Coyle to the sideboards for Causey. Causey will wait and hold on, looking to murk it up top. Here's Coyle to Ahak. Ahak down low for Ben Poisson, spins back, lost control, and Lansdale will step ahead through center ice. Still with it, Lansdale offside is Williamson at the line. As the whistle will go, and we'll have a neutral zone face-off upcoming. So it'll be face-off just outside the Spruce Kings line. As the same line will stay out there. Causey, Welsh, and Ben Poisson with Ahak and Coyle. As the Spruce Kings lose the draw, Young gets it for the Vipers and heads back into his own zone. Here's Taylor, wrists it down the ice, stopped by Neaton as he sets it up for Ahak. Ahak to Coyle, back to Ahak. Now the left side for Welsh. Nolan Welsh skating ahead over the line. Welsh down into the corner, stops up, loses control, but gets it back over to the far side for Coyle. Coyle down low for Ben Poisson, lost the puck. Welsh, though, back on it, down below the goal line. He turns it over. Now he gets it there for Causey. Causey pinned up by Merritt. Trying to find the puck in the corner. There is Ben Poisson. Now it's Welsh who will try to poke it down low. Can't find it. Here's Causey now out with it, up to Ahak at the point. Ahak settles it down over to Coyle on the right side. Ahak, left point, looking down. Here is Causey. Causey works it up top for Coyle. Coyle to Ben Poisson. Ben Poisson looking, doesn't have a shot. Now he works to the middle. Ben Poisson's shot is blocked. Latta diving, can't get it out. Welsh chips it back. Here's Ben Poisson. Poisson back up top. Coyle fakes his shot, goes back to Poisson. Looking rink wide. Here's Causey waiting. Back for Ben Poisson. Scores! What a shot from Ben Poisson. His 13th of the postseason. And the Spruce Kings have taken a 2-0 lead. And what a goal there by the Spruce Kings. Poisson, as Coyle and Causey will draw the assists on that one. As a great shot there from the point, as works the one-timer, his 13th of the playoffs. So Causey and Coyle on the power play, the assist. Ben Poisson with the marker, and the Spruce Kings have a 2-0 lead. Play sent down. Icing's going to be the call against the Vipers. The Spruce Kings now 2 for 3 on the man advantage in the hockey game, as they took advantage there after the Landon Fuller penalty. It's the second Landon Fuller penalty that has. So it'll be offensive zone faceoff for Mans with the post power play unit, Lee and Brar. As the Spruce Kings try to dig it out, goes to the far side. Now it's Lansdale, lifts it high in the air, just on side at the line. As Karanen will control in the corner, chips it by, and Mans will start ahead. Off the ball for Brar. Brar to Mans. Can't chip it in, and the Spruce Kings have to regroup back into their own zone. Anhorn down the far side. Mans almost skated right onto it after Lee tipped it, but the Spruce Kings have to find it back. Lansdale to Kim. Kim over the line, waiting. Shot stopped by the glove hand of Neaton, and he holds on for a whistle. 5:57 gone in period number 2. The Spruce Kings with a 2-0 lead. A pair of power play goals in the game. Nolan Welsh in the first period. Ben Poisson moments ago. As the Spruce Kings taking advantage on their 3 opportunities, scoring twice, as they have the 2-0 lead here in game number 4. Ahak reverses to the far side. Van Roboys back down to get it. Lifts it ahead for Welsh. Here is Sanderson. Backhands for Fuller. Fuller dumps the puck in behind the goal. Over to the far side. Coyle tries to dig it free. Is Ahak looking to grab it. Leighton Ahak has it down low as the Spruce Kings battle for it on the far side. Welsh. Now it's turned back. Sanderson reverses for Wooding down low, but Ahak able to step in and intercept. Now Van Roboys goes off the glass, gets it to the line, but not out as Fuller held it in. Now the Spruce Kings will hold it out. Here's a race by Welsh. Welsh will win the race. No, he won't, apparently. Icing is called, and the puck almost didn't even make the line, so one of those where you'd hope that the would have been waved off at the top of the circle. As Adam Maglio tries to get a quick explanation. As Welsh will head back in for the defensive zone faceoff. And they're going to have to replace the puck, so gives the Spruce Kings the benefit. As Van Roboys will get set for the faceoff against Williamson. Won by Vernon. Cash to the point. Slap shot. Well over top of the goal by Michael Young. And now Ahak to Welsh. Can't clear the zone. As now he just gets it over the line. Does Van Roboys with his assistance. As the Spruce Kings try to start a change. As Williamson can't get it in deep. Now Welsh has it in his feet, turns away from Lansdale, and takes a bump from Williamson. Cunningham couldn't find it either, and now it's back inside Prince George territory. Neaton plays it around now as Ahak takes a hit from Lansdale, sends it off the glass and into the bench. It'll be a stoppage in play. It'll be a defensive zone face-off for Prince George upcoming. 7:12 gone here in period number 2. Spruce Kings with a 2-0 lead here in game number 4 with a 3-0 series lead here in the Fred Page Cup Finals. Shots on goal, 10-8, favoring Prince George. So 3-2 Vipers here in this middle frame. Here's a long shot wide of the goal. Neaton's going to freeze it as Kowalski was lurking, but nothing doing. As it's now dropped to the right of Neaton. As Mans gets thrown out of the circle, Causey will have to come in to take the draw. Scrambled back, Vipers control at the line. Judson sends it back below the goal line. Merritt has it bounce away out front, loose at the side, and Brar able to gain control and get it away from Latta. Brar ahead for Causey. Causey steps up through neutral ice, chips it into the Viper zone. Judson back for it. Mans watches him, pressures him in behind the goal. Puck comes around the near side for Kowalski. Chip there for Josh Latta. Latta knocked away by Keranen as Mans will send it off the wall, and it's ahead for Kim. Here is Latta trying to send it forward, can't do it. As Mans will dig it free and send it off the boards out to center. Here's Kim working down the wall on the right side. Here's Mans, takes a check there by Kowalski, who flew in. And the Spruce Kings back behind the net is Keranen as they look to break out here. Mans is out at center ice. Anhorn's on the wall on the near side. Keranen still holds on as Kowalski watching him from the front. Now he forces him out. Keranen will go for a skate. Up into neutral ice, over the line. Keranen into the attacking zone, still with it. Jay Keranen looking, dumps it in behind the net. On the far side there for Chongmin Lee. Lee can't grab it. Sanderson now. Here's Lee with it. Back to the line for Anhorn. Anhorn walking in pass intercepted, and it comes out into the neutral ice as Anhorn fires it back in. The Spruce Kings tag up, and Fuller gathers up the biscuit in behind the cage. Now it's chipped up off the glass into the Spruce Kings bench, and it will be a defensive or offensive zone face-off for Prince George. So it'll be a new puck needed as Williams, Wilson, and Donaldson will come out against the fourth line of the Vipers. Helgeson, Bilodeau, and Tyler Ho. Finn Williams on the face-off. Scrambled draw, thrown towards the net by Donaldson. Now he hustles to it, couldn't quite get control as Coyle goes over to Ahak, and the Spruce Kings rim it back around to the near side. Young hit by Donaldson, sends it down. It's going to be icing against the Vipers, and we'll probably see Adam Maglio throw out that top line, or maybe the Ben Poisson unit. It's actually going to be Van Roboy's unit that comes out for an offensive zone face-off against the fourth line unit of the Vernon Vipers. As it will be Van Roboy set against Bilodeau on the draw. Won, though, by the Vipers. Young on the far side there for Helgeson. Looking to gain center ice. He does. He'll dump it in as Anhorn goes back for it. Gets away from a check. Plays it to the corner. Van Roboy's looking to step ahead. Lucas Van Roboy's forward for Young. Helgeson lost his stick. Has to go off on the change. Vipers will change as Ho has it on the near side. Tyler Ho. Line mates just get on side as Van Roboy sends it out to center. Welsh has to battle Lansdale. Lansdale steals. Lansdale chips it up and into the zone. Bumped by Van Roboy. Now Boken in the corner as Lansdale charges in and runs over Anhorn. Here's the puck to the line. Just onside. Judson circles away from Welsh. Judson down low. Wraps around behind the net. Still has it. Judson back up top. Looks for it. Quick shot blocked there by Boken as Williamson had the opportunity. Here's a puck lifted out to center. Judson knocked it down. Here's Cunningham. Can't find it in his skates. Now he'll dump it in. Spruce Kings will get a change in. At least 2/3 of the line. Now Welsh will go as Mans watches Kim in behind the net. He's going to force him out as Kim goes to the far side. Intercepted there by Coyle. Coyle in over the line. Takes a bump as it pops out to center ice. Causey back for Mans. Coyle sent to the ice there by Judson. Spruce Kings have to tag up. And now it's over to Kowalski on the near side. In over the line. Here's Latta spinning with the puck. Latta throws it towards the goal. Blocker saved by Neaton. Fuller takes a bump there from Max Coyle. Now it's a hit on Mans, but Brar chops it out to center ice. And Watson goes back for Vernon and controls in his own zone. 9:08 to go here in period 2. Spruce Kings, though, have a 2-0 lead. Here's Brar. Chips it into the zone. Spruce Kings will change. That's Fuller back for it. Causey looking for it. Now Nick Poisson will be the first on the puck. Poisson to Causey. Causey in the offensive zone. Spins away from Watson. Causey down below the goal line. He's on the near side. Looks to lose the puck, but gets it right back. Now it's up for Ben Poisson, who gets control and sends it back for Nick. Nick Poisson in the corner to Ben Poisson. Trying to dig it out of there are the Vipers. That's Wooding, but it's Ben Poisson with control. And now Nick Poisson sends it around behind the goal. Fuller races after it. Lee's on him. And now it comes to the line. Watson Braun can't hold it. And he dumps it back into the zone where Watson will go back and pick it up. Carver Watson stops up in behind Aiden Porter. Now he goes for a long lead pass. Chipped in there by Sanderson. As the Vipers need a change. Zablocki on the forecheck. Neaton with the pass now. And ahead comes Van Roboys. Van Roboys on the near side will try to find it. It comes out to center as Kiernan gets it to Anhorn, and Dylan Anhorn walks to the center ice, takes a slap shot, hits Bilodeau in the leg, bounces into the Spruce Kings bench, and that'll take us to our BCHL media timeout. You're listening to Canadian Tire Spruce Kings playoff hockey on 93.1 CFIS FM. Back inside Cal Tire Place here in Vernon, game number 4 of the Chevrolet Fred Page Cup Finals, as the Spruce Kings hold a 3-0 series lead and a 2-0 lead here in game number 4. As the puck back now controlled by Vernon. Chongmin Lee on the forecheck, knocked down below the goal line by Ben Poisson as it comes up the right side. Here's Michael Young trying to find it. Nick Poisson has control as the Spruce Kings try to cycle. Young comes in and frees it over to the far side. Latta fans on his pass, able to get it to Young though. And now Ben Poisson on the forecheck turns the puck back. Here's Nick Poisson, quick shot blocker saved there by Porter. Here's the puck lifted around here for Kowalski. Kowalski steps up through the middle and on the right side, passes across. Anhorn with the skate in the lane, breaks that one up. Now he chips it by to the right point. Kim. Quick shot, bounces around at the side. Kowalski with the wraparound, and he can't put it home. Kowalski gets it back in behind the goal. Now to the far side. Boken watches him. Here's a quick one-timer fanned on there by Latta, and Anhorn will lift it out to center ice. Glove down by Kim. Brar forces him. Here's Mans walking in. Mans pressured there, turns it over, and back comes Judson. Judson with Lansdale. Cuts to the middle. Judson looking to go wide, throws it across, nobody there. Cash jumps down, throws it on goal. Causey, though, intercepts, and the Spruce Kings back 3-on-2. Here's Causey, chips it into the zone past Judson. He's rubbed out of the play. Now Kim goes back for it. Causey's there as well. Ben Brar will try to get it, and the Spruce Kings can't find it, but now the Vipers are able to bring it ahead. Here's Lansdale, chips it off the wall for Williamson. Long wrist shot, easy glove save for Neaton. And he'll hold on for a stoppage in play with 6:17 to go in period number 2. Shots on goal 11-9 favoring the Spruce Kings. That makes it 4-2 favoring the Vipers here in period 2. It was 9-5 Prince George after the first 20 minutes. Here's Leighton Ahak. Puck lifted in the air, out to center ice. Fuller will have control in behind the goal. Sends it all the way around. Sanderson steps up. Van Roboys intercepts. Linesman in the way there. He'll get out. They'll switch as they dump in by Van Roboys. Doesn't get too far. Watson gets it to Fuller, and the Vipers will start ahead. Dumped in by Landon Fuller. Goes to the far side. Coyle chips it off the walls. Zablocki knocked it down. Now Ahak sends it through the middle. Oh, off the stick of Van Roboys. Now he's got to hustle to beat the icing, and he won't do it. As he tried to lift the stick at the last second, that won't matter. And Adam Maglio saying that Van Roboys tipped it at the red line. And I think he did. I'm just not sure exactly what side he was. What side of the red line. Maybe close enough to just wave it off anyway, but they're going to call the icing. Spruce Kings will have a D-zone face-off to deal with. Fourth line for the Vipers out there. Bilodeau, Ho, and Helgeson. As Van Roboys wins it, tapped by Coyle. Ahak rims it around. Cunningham was racing ahead like he did last night. Puck never got there, though. Now it's around the far side. Bilodeau poked free by Coyle, and it's sent out to center ice. Cunningham got a stick on it as Taylor plays it over for Young. Young back over for Helgeson. In over the line. Helgeson, wrist shot saved by the pad of Logan Neaton. Ho tries to find it now. Helgeson's down low. Here's Helgeson walking out front. Tries to drop it between the legs. Nobody there. And Welsh will skate ahead. Nolan Welsh to center ice. 1-on-2. Welsh goes wide. Throws it on goal. Blocker saved by Porter. Right to Young. And he starts ahead. Young, long wrist shot in. Dumps it and steered aside by Neaton. Bilodeau races in for a check. Shot from the boards by Helgeson. Stopped and held for a whistle. 12-12 now, the shots on goal. 4:49 to go, period number 2. Spruce Kings with a 2-0 lead here in game number 4 from Vernon in Cal Tire Place. As Neaton will look for the right side, look to his right for the draw as Ben Poisson on the face-off against Latta. Comes loose for Watson Braun. Here's Nick Poisson leading the rush ahead. Chips it into the zone. Looks to give chase. Judson has it back behind the net. Poked off his stick. Now it's gloved down as the Spruce Kings. Lee has it in the corner. Here's Lee. Back over for Nick Poisson on the near side. Poisson trying to turn around. Can't quite find it as Ben Poisson comes over to help out. Here's Chongmin Lee ahead. Ben Poisson, quick shot through the legs of Latta and stopped by Porter as he fired that one right on goal. A good opportunity there. And the Spruce Kings will send out their top line. So we'll see Williamson, Lansdale, and Cash for the Vipers. As Mans, Brar, and Causey will get set for the face-off. Mans against Williamson. Scrambled draw. Spruce Kings. Brar has it in the corner as he'll leave it for Mans. Dustin Mans. Now Causey. Causey gets it down low around Fuller to the far side. Causey has it. Tries to protect. Sent into the boards awkwardly. Drops his stick. Loses a glove. And now has to back up defensively. Here is Williamson to center. Over the line. Williamson. And I don't know if that hit a stick or not, but maybe it did. Apparently it did. So it'll be a D-zone face-off. I mean, Williamson and Mans as Causey had to go back and get his glove. And Williamson wins it. Here's Lansdale with it. Cash tried to shoot. Held in at the line. Slap shot by Young. Blocked by Causey. And he races to the wall. Can't clear. Now Coyle lifts it high in the air. And it'll be gloved down at the bench by the Vipers. It's going to be a defensive zone face-off. So 3:46 to go, period 2. Spruce Kings with a 2-0 lead. As Wooding against Van Roboys on the draw. Won by Wooding to the sideboards. Van Roboys hustled to it. And now has it chipped behind the net to Coyle. Takes a shot from Zablocki. And now they stare each other down. As it back the other way, now comes Welsh. Welsh over here for Van Roboys. Backhander to the side of the goal. They can't find it. Vipers freeze it on the side of the net, and they'll get the whistle before it comes loose. But Porter didn't know where that one was as it sat on the near side. So it'll be Porter on the face-off coming. Ben Poisson to take it against Josh Latta to the right of Porter as we get set for the draw. Ben Poisson can't win it clean back. Vipers will bring it ahead. Merritt on the far side over the line. Connor Merritt goes to throw it towards the goal. Intercepted by Boken. Gets it back. Does Kowalski. Kowalski passes to the right point. Kim down low here for Latta. Latta leaves it for Merritt. Now Merritt to the near corner. Boken ties him up as they try to dig it free. Kowalski's there as well. Ben Poisson down to assist. Nick Boken tries to dig it loose as the Vipers gain control again. Latta back to the line and intercepted. Nick Poisson to Chongmin Lee. He's going to go in and go wide. Chips it around Judson. In on Kim. Kim's got an arm around him, but Lee holds on to the puck. Lee kicks it out front, but he didn't get it all the way there. And Mans gets it back in the corner. Puck to the line, held in. Watson Braun hit there by Zablocki. And now it'll be Brar who contains it on the wall. Brar, quick shot, hit a leg, loose at the side. No one can find it as it's high in the air to center. Watson Braun able to knock it back in deep. Mans lost his stick, had to go track it down as Brar finishes his check on Judson. Lead pass ahead. Here's Lansdell over the line. Lansdell pass across, intercepted there by Keranen as he clears it back up here, up top. Williamson, high wrist shot over top of the goal as Fuller comes to get the loose puck. Fuller around behind the net. Fuller throws it out, misses the net as Watson Braun of the Spruce Kings will grab it. And ahead comes Ben Brar, kicks it forward. Here's Causey. Causey chips it past his man. And now into the corner. Lansdell and Mans come together as they look to battle. Causey taken down, lands on the puck. Lansdell with two cross checks on him. It's puck's underneath him as the whistle will go. It's a hand pass, but Causey taking a beating from Jesse Lansdell in the corner as he gets the lumber laid on him, and the fans not happy with Causey's reaction to that as he heads off to the bench. So it'll be a neutral zone face-off for Van Rohe boys. As the Spruce Kings, it's set, minute 41 to go. 2-0 the lead for Prince George here in the second period. Van Rohe boys gets it in over the line. Van Rohe boys dumps it in below the goal line. Young is on it. Welsh is on him. Cunningham almost got a chance in front. Couldn't quite get his stick on the puck. Now over the far side is Trey Taylor. Taylor chips it ahead into center ice. Van Rohe boys dumps it back in. Spruce Kings tag up, and they'll go on the forecheck. Cunningham gets to the top of the crease. Porter was there as well as it now sent out. Zablocki knocks it down, spins back to the middle of the ice. Zablocki stepping ahead. Van Rohe boys knocked it down. Onside it seems as it's sent wide by Zablocki out to the line, held in. And now Van Rohe boys will turn it over, hit by Zablocki as Lucas Van Rohe boys is going to get a high sticking penalty after he was hit on the sideboards and his stick came around and caught Zablocki. That's going to be 2 minutes to Lucas Van Rohe boys late here in the period. 19:01 the time of the penalty. As the Vipers will go to their second power play of the night. Face-off won by the Vipers. Back to the line. Judson holds it in. Judson sends it around the wall to the near side. Lansdell chipped there by Coyle. Welsh is on it as well as Max Coyle knocks it free. Anhorn turns and will fire it all the way down the ice. And the Spruce Kings will look for a quick change here as Mans will come out, as will Jay Keranen. 35 seconds in the period. Judson over to Lansdell. Lansdell over the line. Tries to cut in, falls. Lansdell loses control of the puck, and Mans will clear it out. Racing ahead is Ben Poisson. Porter is out to grab it. He'll back up with it. Poisson goes after Judson in the corner. Judson loses the puck, and Jagger Williamson picks it up for the Vipers, and he looks to start forward with 11 seconds left. Williamson to center ice, in over the line, drops for Merritt, back for Williamson, He controls. Now Mans pokes it away from him. Merritt has it. Goes back to the line. Watson looks across, and that's going to do it as the period has come to an end as the Spruce Kings exit the period with 1 goal and a 2-0 lead after 40 minutes of play here from Vernon in game number 4 of the Chevrolet Fred Page Cup final as the Vipers halfway through a power play here to finish the middle frame. We'll step aside and take a break. When we come back, will be the scoring summary of the second period. You're listening to Canadian Tire Spruce Kings playoff hockey on 93.1 CFIS FM. As we get set to go, the Spruce Kings left to right on their radio dial or computer screen. The Vipers moving right to left. Ben Poisson out there for the face-off, and he wins it clean to start the rest of this penalty kill as Karanen goes back for it, hips it hard off the glass all the way down the ice as it rolls in off the pad of Porter. Porter will turn it back. The Go Kings Go chant started here at Cal Tire Place. Now it's being drowned out by the Viper fans, but good chunk of parents and a few of our loyal fans, of course, always making the trips, especially in the big moments. And they are here now as they Spruce Kings clear it down again. Vipers Judson goes back to pick it up in behind his own goal. Welsh watching him. Judson skates it out to center, dumps it in on goal, well wide as Karanen back for it. Takes a bump from Latta. Back to the line, Young. Young across for Judson. Judson plays it right into the feet of Welsh. Welsh chips it off the boards, and now Mans will race after it. Dustin Mans chipped off his stick. Now he'll just throw it towards the net off a skate, and now Brar overskates it. Penalty is over as the Spruce Kings have killed it off, and Latta reverses here for Young. Young over to the near side for Taylor. Taylor through the middle of the ice, off through the skates of Kowalski. Goes back for Leighton Ahak as he picks it up in behind the goal. Ahak looking to start to skate it ahead. Here's Causey in over the line. Patrick Causey drops for Mans. Mans wrist shot over top of the net. Goes all the way back as it hops off the dasher and kicks out to center ice. Here's a puck over the stick of Causey. Chipped in. And now Watson back for it. Taylor over to the far side, lifts it high in the air into section D, about 6 rows up, and the whistle goes. 1:46 gone here in period 3 as the Spruce Kings hold a 2-0 lead here in game number 4. And you can guarantee that none of the routine changed for Adam Maglio and his team in between periods. Review the video line by line and be ready to go for this period. Here's a quick shot there by Chongmin Lee. Goes wide of the net. As the Spruce Kings try to find it. Lee with Ben Poisson, a little bit too far. Now it's going to be Sanderson on the left wing, racing ahead. Sanderson gets around Karanen. Backhand pass in front, intercepted, and Anhorn will now skate away. Anhorn on the far side, smashes one in. The block he went to hit him, missed. And now Lee has it, knocked to the ice, gets back up, and controls. Here's Coyle, wrist shot, steered aside by Porter. Over to the far side, knocked out of the air by Cash. And now Lee will chip it onto the end boards for Van Roboys. Lucas Van Roboys takes a bump from Fuller, gets it back to the corner. Here's Cunningham. Corey Cunningham up top for Ahak. Stops it with his skate, gets it back. Ahak works it down low on the near side, stops back up, works it to the point. Ahak, long wrist shot, hit Fuller in the back. Puck just sits there, and now the Vipers able to clear it out to center. Here's Ahak to Cunningham. Ahak gets it back. Looks to lead it ahead. Here's Nolan Welsh. Welsh cutting through the middle of the ice. Welsh in over the line. Here's Van Roboys. Chips it ahead. Welsh across. Cunningham was tied up as he tried to get the stick on it. Good play by Helgeson coming back defensively. Here's Bilodeau to Helgeson in the middle. Wrist shot over top of the goal. Helgeson knocked down. Bilodeau had it for a second. Now Watson Braun deep below the goal line. Hose there as well. And Van Roboys will come away with it. Lucas Van Roboys to center ice. Backhands one towards the Viper end. Helgeson turns it back. Here's Ho. Ho in. Drops for Helgeson. Long shot blocker saved by Neaton. Wraparound attempt. Popped loose. And Dustin Mann's able to pick it up. Here's Causey on the right wing side. Causey cuts through the middle. Patrick Causey. Wrist shot. Glove save Porter. And he holds on for a whistle. And a stoppage in play. 3:35 gone here in period number 3 as the Spruce Kings lead 2-0 here in game 4 from Vernon. Mans, Causey, and Brar out here on the top line against Williamson, Lansdale, and Cash. Scrambled draw. Mans wins it to Brar. Brar will push it back down low. Brar below the goal line has Mans with him. Now he'll work it back up. Dent to the ice there. Williamson got him. Took a shot. Did Brar. Now he pins Williamson back as Causey will get around Young. Lost his edge. Fell down. Now he has to try to stand up. It's Lansdale who comes away with it on the far side. Jesse Lansdale stepping up through the middle of the ice. Lansdale cuts to the middle. Somehow onside. Lansdale's shot stopped by Neaton. And it's cleared away by the Spruce Kings. Up to the line, not out. Causey trying to win the race for the puck. In the battle he does. Nick Poisson will chip it in and will give chase on Taylor. Nick Poisson bumps with Trey Taylor in the corner. Ben Poisson is in there as well. Puck's frozen on the end wall. Referee says play on. Chongmin Lee tries to dig it loose. Now it comes free to Young on the far side. Spruce Kings have to come back as it's sent ahead. Latta had it hop over his stick. Boken back to intercept. Played it up the wall. Merritt has Latta behind the defense, but he couldn't find him. Now it's out to center ice. Cunningham trying to beat Watson. Pokes it off his stick. Watson gets it back. And that's Cunningham watching him because Carver Watson heads behind the goal. Here's Merritt. Chips the puck in behind the goal line. Van Roboys will go back and pick it up. Over for Nolan Welsh. Welsh cutting out through the middle. Pass intercepted or play intercepted. And now knocked down by Sanderson. Here's Welsh looking forward. Welsh to center. Bounces off his stick. Looks to chase onto it. Here's Welsh. Miscontrolled the puck. And he's hit by Fuller. And Sanderson has it for the Vipers skating ahead. Watson Braun slows him down with a good check there of the hip. And Van Roboys picks it up behind the goal. Takes the bump from Zablocki. Pass out front to the point. Here's a chance for Judson. Doesn't shoot. Keeps it to the middle. Judson still with it. Now throws it in front. It was deflected out of play. Van Roboys was dumped by Zablocki in front of the goal, but no arm in the air. As Lucas Van Roboys asks the question. .540 to go in period number 3, or 5:40 gone in period number 3. There's 14:20 on the clock. With a 2-0 Spruce King lead. Quick shot off the draw by Williamson. Goes wide. And now below the goal line is Logan Cash. Ahak trying to dig it loose. As they battle for it, Ahak is felled. As it's going to be... They're going to wave off the hand pass. It goes to the right point. Here's an opportunity. Set in front. Here's a shot blocked by a pair of Spruce Kings. Rebound stopped by Neaton as Lansdale had the opportunity. Puck off the glove there of Kim. As it comes out, Judson loses control. Here's Causey, pokes the puck off a Porter's stick. And now Williamson on the near side. Chips it ahead for Lansdale. Lansdale over the line. Lansdale, puck stolen by Nick Poisson. Taken out there by the Vipers, and the Spruce Kings are going to head to the power play. On a tripping call here, as I believe Kowalski, or maybe Latta, nope. Going to be Kowalski off for tripping, 6:26. The time of the goal, the time of the penalty for Kowalski. And this so Ben Poisson to take the draw against Latta. Scrambled draw to the side. Young finds it, sends it to the line. Kept in by Coyle. Coyle spins away from Latta. Max Coyle down low for Causey. Causey back up top for Coyle. Backhand it back for Causey. Bounces off of him. Welsh is down to grab it. Ben Poisson off the side of the goal. Welsh can't get it. Now he hustles to the point, and it's knocked out to center ice. Spruce Kings control. It is Nolan Welsh. He's in a reverse, though, back into his own zone as they look to set it up. Here's a race ahead by Welsh. Welsh in over the line. Stops up in the zone. Passes in. Here's Ben Poisson looking for an opportunity. He'll go in behind the goal. Poisson to Max Coyle. Coyle to Ben Poisson. Looking for a chance. Ben Poisson tries to set it up here. Poisson circles around. Now he goes back for Coyle. Coyle has Boken on the far side. Boken stops it up. Down low for Causey. Causey waits. Looking for a pass. He'll go to Coyle. Coyle, wrist shot. Blocker saved. Kicks up the wall here for Boken. Boken back behind the net. And Welsh can't get there as he's been out there for a minute and 7 seconds on this power play. And Jagger Williamson will have it. As now he'll wrist it down the ice. Neaton will stop it up behind the goal for Boken. And the Spruce Kings will look to break out. Here is Boken as the Go Kings Go chant starts again in Vernon. Here's Anhorn to center. Anhorn in over the line. Dylan Anhorn goes wide. Takes a hard check from Fuller. And now Mans with a bump. And the puck cleared by the Vipers. Boken has to chase it down the ice as he goes in behind the goal. 15 seconds to go on the Spruce Kings' fourth power play of the night. Boken drops it back here for Mans. Over to Anhorn. Anhorn back for Brar. Brar's in over the line. Ben Brar looking to cut to the net. Brar backhand, one hand. Intercepted, though, by the Vipers. Nick Poisson holds it on the far side, though. Now there's a penalty coming. I don't know who it's going to be against. It's going to be against the Vipers. Here is Mans up top. Wrist shot just missed. And now the Vipers will be penalized. It's going to be a high sticking call on Lane Zablocki. And the Spruce Kings will head back to the power play in just a moment. As you'll get 2 minutes for high sticking. Will Zablocki, the fifth power play of the night, now upcoming for Prince George. As Ben Poisson gets set to take the draw. Scrambled in the feet, comes back to the line. Coyle protects at the far point. That's the left point down to Causey. Causey up top for Ahak. Ahak and Coyle change places as Causey gets it back. Causey works it down the wall and goes up to Ahak. Ahak loses control but gets it back. Ahak over to Ben Poisson. Oh, he goes off the crossbar. Ben Poisson saw daylight and he put it off the bar and out on a great opportunity down in tight. He was camped up right there in the circle and just couldn't make it happen. So neutral zone draw. Ben Poisson wins it back for Coyle. Coyle to Ahak and the Spruce Kings looking to set up. Coyle's in his own, Ahak's in his own zone. Now he gets it ahead. Spruce Kings in the attacking zone. Causey falls. And Judson will go off the glass and out. It's a delayed offside as the Vipers have to tag up. And Ahak will look to bring it forward. Leighton Ahak to center ice. In over the line. Ahak will stop it up and send it back behind the goal line. Ben Poisson had it knocked down for a second. Now it's cleared by the Vipers to center ice. No further as Anhorn got a stick on it. Dylan Anhorn reverses. 54 seconds to go in the power play. 2-0 Spruce Kings with the lead. 10-10 to go here in the third. Here's Anhorn. Across and now dumped in. Wide of the goal. Knocked down Boken. Watched by Lansdale. Circles back. As Boken will now skate out from behind his net. Boken to center ice. Dumps the puck in. Mans looking to give chase. Now as they dig it free. Here is Anhorn look down low as Young will send it all the way around. Held in nicely by Nick Poisson. Over to Anhorn. Anhorn to Boken. One-timer tipped there by Brar just wide. Broken stick in front. Young doesn't have a stick. 10 seconds to go on the power play. As the Spruce Kings try to dig it away from Young. Here's Mans. Gets it loose. Dustin Mans in the near side corner. Waits. Mans stops up and now falls, pokes it down low. Helmet off. Mans has to get off the ice as Nick Poisson plays it back to the point. Here's a wrist shot blocked by Young. Tries to kick it, he missed. Here's Ben Braun. Shot loose at the side. Nick Poisson will grab the rebound. Right point, Watson Braun. Watson Braun looks. Wrist shot over top of the goal. Cleared back to the right side. Watson Braun holds it in at the line. Wrist shot knocked down by the leg of Williamson. And the Vipers clear it out to center so they can get a change in. And Kiernan goes back to pick up the loose puck. Lead pass ahead for Lee. Chipped into the zone. Judson has it in behind the net. Over to the far side. Here's Taylor. Lifted into the zone to the near side corner. Coyle back forward against Sanderson. As it'll be up to the right point. Here's Kim. Kim, wrist shot off a stick. It'll go out of play. And that'll bring us to our BCHL timeout. As we step aside, 2-0, Prince George leads, 8:24 to go in the third. You're listening to Canadian Tire Spruce Kings playoff hockey on 93.1 CFIS FM. 8:24 remains here in the third period from Vernon, the Cal Tire Place, as the Spruce Kings have a 2-0 lead here in game number 4 and a 3-0 lead in the Fred Page Cup final series. Leighton Ahak trying to find the puck on the end wall. Merritt able to get away with it. And now Coyle in the corner tries to find it as they battle now here on the near side. Latta's there looking as Chongmin Lee can't get a stick on it. Now he does, and it's forced out to center. Here's Nick Poisson. Gains center ice and dumps it in. In behind the goal as Kim was able to go back for it. Lee all over him. And now Merritt has it on the near side. Bumped there and falling was Kim. As Lee holds it up, it's going to be a penalty as Chongmin Lee took down Brendan Kim. And the Spruce Kings will be shorthanded here with 7:52 to go. So 12:08 the time of the call. Tripping against Chongmin Lee, the third power play of the night for the Vipers. As it'll be to the right, or the left, sorry, of Logan Neaton. As Williamson and Poisson on the face-off. One back to the line. Judson over to Williamson. Williamson looking now down low. Here's Lansdale in tight. Stopped by Neaton. And he holds on for the whistle as Lansdale was lurking in tight on the goaltender. But the Spruce Kings goaltender stands tall. Shots are 17-17 here in the game. In period 3, they are 4-4. They were 13-13 after 40 minutes. As the Vipers control down low, Lansdale has it go through his legs. Wooding on the near side loses the puck. Spruce Kings clear it to the line, not out. Judson over to Wooding. Looking now for a lane. He'll go down the left wall. Plays it behind the net for Lansdale. Lansdale back. Pass intercepted by Anhorn, but Wooding will able to get control. Here's Wooding down low. Quick shot. He scores. Teddy Wooding with a snapshot from the top of the circle. And the Vipers have got within one here in the third period with 7:18 remaining. A power play goal at 12:42 as Wooding will get the marker. And the Viper fans have finally come alive here at Cal Tire Place. And a great shot there from Teddy Wooding. Face off one now down low. Mans racing after it. Comes to the near side. Causey will protect in the near side corner. He tries to find it. Brar's there as well. Can't get it. And it goes the other way for Taylor. Comes up the line. Now sent out off the wall. Icing's waved off. Watson Braun has to head back to get the puck. Takes a hard hit there from Lansdale as the Spruce Kings chip it off the glass. Can't get it out. Now it's below the goal line. Here for Watson Braun. Run at by Williamson. Causey gets the loose puck, and it's ahead for Mans. Mans to center ice, chips it in deep, needs a change as the Spruce Kings will get the line out there. Nick Poisson watching his man. Latta now up the left wing side. Josh Latta in over the line. Latta, wrist shot off a stick. It's going to go out of play as Max Coyle got his stick out there and deflected it out of play. 6:27 to go here in period number 3. as the Spruce Kings continue to lead 2-1 here in this one. Got the face-off to the right of Logan Neaton. As Ben Poisson wins it back, cleared up the wall, kicks off Kowalski, and Nick Poisson's out to center. Poisson to center ice over the line, chips it past Fuller. Giving chase now is Lee. He tries to find it in the skates of Watson. Didn't work, but Ben Poisson gets it on the near side. Poisson shoved there by Fuller. Kept in at the line there by Prince George. Lee and Fuller battle for it. Merritt chips it out to center. Ladder can't get onto it. And Nick Poisson will lift it back in. Spruce Kings will go on a change as they will get a full swap of the forward unit as Watson is back for the Vipers. Carver Watson up the board. Sanderson chips it in. Anhorn has to go back for it in the near side corner. Wooding, the goal scorer for Vernon, is on him as pinned there by Keranen. Tries to dig it free. It's Sanderson. Works out from behind the net. Poke checked off his stick. And Cunningham able to clear to center ice as Van Roboys will look to chase them down. Judson down on the end wall. Chipped off the boards. Now Judson on the near side is going to join the rush and lead it ahead. Judson in over the line. Judson waits. Wrist shot blocked. And the Spruce Kings lift it up and into the neutral zone as Kim has to send it back in. Glove down by Neaton. He'll leave it for Ahak. And the Spruce Kings will start ahead. Ahak in behind the goal. He's checked and can't get it out. Williamson able to get it in deep. Coyle takes a hit from Zablocki as the Spruce Kings try to find it on the end wall. Coyle has lost his stick. Now he gets it back. Goes to the right point. Here's Young. Fakes a shot. Long wrist shot. Blocked by Mans. Here's Brar. Chips it towards center. Welsh is there as well. Mans can't get it out. Now he does. Icing will be waved off. It won't get to the line. 4:39 to go here in period 3. Williamson waiting at the far line. Gets it in over the line. Gets past Keranen. Cuts to the net. Rebounds loose at the sideboard and stopped by Neaton. Logan Neaton with a huge left pad save. Williamson gets the puck back. Here's a shot for the point. Huge block by Brar as he gets the shin pad on it. And it's out to center ice. Cash misses the tip in. And it's going to be icing and a mess at the Viper bench as they've got 7 players on the ice. As Merritt will head off. Or now they've got 5 guys, I'm not sure. It'll be Lansdale, Williamson out there, but Logan Neaton, huge left pad save a moment ago. .4:16 left in period number 3. Ben Poisson set for the draw as Judson plays it around now to the far side. Here is Cash. Cash to center. Tries to send it in, turned over here. Anhorn ahead for Lee. Lee dumps the puck into the end zone as there's 4 minutes to go here in the third period. Here's Judson. Takes a bump from Ben Poisson. A big bump as the stick went flying. As the Spruce Kings can't find it, it's sent deep into their zone. Coyle back for it. Merritt on the forecheck. Coyle gets away from him and will look for a lead pass ahead. He goes off the glass. Latta holds it in just barely at the line. Now it's out. It is Lee who pokes it ahead, but it'll be Brendan Kim who goes back and picks it up. Here's Watson. Watson on the near side sends it out to center. Merritt chips it back in as it goes over the stick of Ahak. He has to hustle back to pick up the puck. Leighton Ahak backhands it around the boards to the near side. Welsh has it knocked off his stick as Ahak now will lift it out. It goes into the stands and it'll be a stoppage in play. Spruce Kings not able to change. 3:17 to go here in period number 3 as the Spruce Kings have a 2-1 lead here in game number 4. So the face-off upcoming. Van Roboys against Wooding on the draw. Scrambled back. Spruce Kings play it forward. Welsh is out of the zone. Nolan Welsh to center ice. Chips it in. Cunningham will go in on the forecheck. Cunningham loses the puck to Young as Young will send it ahead. Here is Wooding on the left side over the line. Teddy Wooding shot off a stick and wide. Anhorn back to grab it. Less than 3 to go here in the third. Cunningham Can't quite clear it out. As Keranen works it around the near side. Here's Wooding. Back now is Van Roboys. Pokes it to Cunningham in the middle. He lifts it up. Taylor gloves it down. Spruce Kings start a change. Wooding plays it into the zone. Keranen bounces it back out. Brar overskates it. Now it's poked off his stick. Brar gets it back and tries to get it to Mans, but it's turned over. Wooding is intercepted. The puck intercepted there by Keranen, and Brar plays it off the glass and out to center. Watson has it now, gets past his man Lansdale. Lansdale's in, plays it back. One-timer just wide. Here's a shot wide of the goal by Williamson as Watson has it at the left point. Blocked by Keranen. Anhorn steps up on it as he plays it off the glass and down. Judson will glove it down. Causey watching him back in Vernon territory. 2 minutes to go in the third period. Lansdale has it in the neutral ice. Falling, it's offside at the line, and they'll blow it dead. 1:56 remains in period number 3 as the Spruce Kings hold a 2-1 lead late in this period. And we'll see if there's a timeout called by someone. Looks like Mark Ferner wants it. And we're going to wait and see. As Jagger Williamson will call the timeout, as they'll get their 30-second timeout started now. As the Spruce Kings out of Maglio will try to draw up some defensive stuff. So the timeout drawn up both sides. It's a neutral zone face-off upcoming after the offside from the Vipers. As they'll get set for the puck drop here in just a moment. Williamson, Latta, and Lansdale will watch for Aiden Porter. Ben Poisson on the draw, wins it clean back. Ahak has it. He'll lift it high in the air as the Vipers glove it down. Welsh knocks it free, and Lansdale back in his own zone will gather it up. Jesse Lansdale looks to start it ahead. Porter inches out of his crease as Judson hammers it in off the end wall. Porter's gone to the bench. Extra attacker is Teddy Wooding. 1:33 to go in the period. Here's Young down low. Williamson looking in the circle. Tries to play it down low. Here's Lansdale, broken up there by Coyle. And now Williamson to the left point. Young. Here is Judson. Back for Williamson. Fanned on it. Now Williamson gets it back from Lansdale. Racing ahead as well. She couldn't get it. Coyle has it down low. Lansdale hit a skate. Welsh tries to get to the corner. Back to Williamson at the point. Long wrist shot. Stop. And blocked and then put wide. Here's Nick Poisson on the sideboards. Can't quite find it. Ahak in a battle for it there as well. Here's Latta, can't get it out front. Last minute here in the third. Young shot off a stick, and it's going to hit the screen and go out of play. 53.9 seconds remaining in the third period here. As a defensive zone face-off is upcoming for the Spruce Kings, as they lead 2-1 here in the final minute. Face off to the right of Neaton. Williamson against Dustin Mans. Scrambled draw, controlled by the Vipers. Young at the point, sends it to the sideboards. Williamson, Mans on him. Young sends it across, hit a stick to the line, poked out by Brar. Here's Causey racing ahead. Patrick Causey, empty net goal. The Prince George Spruce Kings have a 3-1 lead with 39 seconds remaining. And Patrick Causey has put the Spruce Kings up by a pair at 19:20. Assist to Ben Brar into the empty net as the Spruce Kings have taken a 2-goal lead. As Brar gets the marker, Causey gets the marker, and now the referees are going to talk about it. Judson came over and got in the middle of the celebration. And we'll see if there's anything coming of that. As there's a penalty coming on the play, maybe. Nope, doesn't seem to be. As the puck is down, Anhorn will chip it in as it goes in behind the goal. Finn Williams out there on the forecheck. Donaldson there as well. Puck comes out. Here's Sanderson racing ahead over the line. Sanderson wrist shot, hit a leg, and now it will go to the near side boards. Here is Nick Poisson. 19 seconds to go. Carver Watson at the point, looking for a shot, blocked by Finn Williams. Here we go into the corner, chipped ahead by the Spruce Kings. 8 seconds left. Donaldson on it. He dumps it into the zone. 5 seconds to go. The Prince George Spruce Kings are your Fred Page Cup champions in 2019. And what a playoff run for this team. 16-1. 3 consecutive sweeps. And the Spruce Kings are BCHL champions. As the Viper fans salute their team on an excellent season, the Spruce Kings celebrate in the corner, and a fantastic accomplishment for this entire organization. From General Manager Mike Hawes to Head Coach Adam Maglio, Associate Coach Alex Even, Rick Brown and Jim Harder have been on the road as the trainer and equipment manager all playoff long. Rick Turgeon, the president, in the building tonight as well, as the Spruce Kings have won their first ever Fred Page Cup championship with a 3-1 victory here in game number 4. As the celebration continues, we'll step aside. We'll be back with a quick summary right after this. Your Spruce Kings are the Fred Page Cup champions in 2019. We'll be back here on Canadian Tire Spruce Kings playoff hockey in just a moment.
When it comes to real estate, for someone who knows the market and who will work hard for you, your first choice is Ken Goss of RE/MAX Center City Real Estate. Let Ken help you with all your real estate needs, whether it's buying your first home, finding your dream home, or marketing your current home. For all your real estate needs, call Ken Goss today at 250-565-7653 or email ken@pgsold.com.
After the game, for that relaxing night out, or simply to get together with friends, the place to meet is the Westwood Pub. Located at the corner of Westwood and Cherry, the Westwood Pub features daily drink specials, Wing Wednesday, trivia nights, live music, and is the home of the famous Wood Burger. Place to be in Prince George for good fun, great food, and entertainment is the Westwood Pub. Proud supporters of a variety of community events and sports teams. Drop in today and enjoy the Westwood Pub.
Convenience and service. That's the Four Rivers Co-op Westgate Gas Bar. Good old-fashioned full service at self-serve prices. Grab some refreshments in the convenience store while they fill your tank. It's like a fill-up and coffee break in one quick stop. Talk about killing 2 birds with 1 stone. Fast, friendly, with no lineups. The modern, spacious, full-service Four Rivers Co-op Westgate Gas Bar. Open daily from 6 a.m. to 10 p.m. on Westgate Avenue, just off Highway 16 West, past Walmart.
For decades, Canadian Tire has been a huge supporter of hockey across Canada. In Prince George, your local Canadian Tire store supports many minor hockey programs and is a proud sponsor of the Junior A Prince George Spruce Kings. A vital part of your neighborhood, Canadian Tire also contributes through their Jumpstart charities, other sports partnerships, and ongoing community support. Watch for your Canadian Tire flyer each Thursday for great savings on the products you need in every department. Canadian Tire, made for life in Canada.
Featuring fast-paced BCHL action. This is Canadian Tire, Spruce Kings playoff hockey on 93.1 CFIS FM.
The Prince George Spruce Kings are Fred Page Cup champions for the first time in their team history as they finish off a 4-game sweep for the Vernon Vipers with a 3-1 victory tonight at Cal Tire Place. Scoring summary, just quickly, we got to get a lot of other stuff happening on my end, at least tonight. Nolan Welsh opens the scoring, his 4th of the playoffs at 9:28 of the first. 1-0 after one for the Spruce Kings. In the second, 5:14, Ben Poisson, his 13th of the postseason, a power play goal, makes it 2-0. In the third, Teddy Wooding on the power play for the Vipers made it 2-1. And then Patrick Causey, his second of the postseason, made it empty net goal, a 3-1 goal and a 3-1 victory for the Spruce Kings. As we will quickly send a break, we'll be back with the Treasure Cove Casino 3-star selection right after this.
Triple play your way Thursday at Treasure Cove Casino. Players at the 6:15 evening bingo have a chance at a regular game win of $300, a double win of $600, or a triple win of $900. There will also be a regular jackpot game for $1,000. All books are just $6 for your shot at winning hundreds. Triple play your way at Thursday's 6:15 evening bingo. Now that's entertainment. Treasure Cove Casino, the corner of Highway 16 and 97. Must be 19 years of age or older. Know your limit. Play within it.
Before or after the game, come and relax in a great atmosphere that feels like home. The perfect place to hang out with friends, Shooters Sports Pub on Ospika. Shooters is open daily at 11 for your convenience with terrific lunch and dinner specials. Drop in today and see why everyone calls Shooters Sports Pub the place to go. Locally owned and operated and proud to be involved and provide support to a wide variety of community events, Shooters Sports Pub on Ospika, across from Exhibition Park and CN Center.
Featuring fast-paced BCHL action. This is Canadian Tire, Spruce Kings playoff hockey on 93.1 CFIS FM.
Back inside Cal Tire Place here in Vernon as the Prince George Spruce Kings are starting their celebration and receiving their awards and their trophies, or not the trophy yet, but the medals and hats for being the champions. Now time for the Treasure Cove Casino 3-star selection. There's no stars put up in the building, so I'm going to go ahead and put them up myself. As Patrick Causey, 3rd-star efforts in my mind tonight. A great game, goal and an assist, seals it with the empty netter. He was absolutely fantastic. Another guy that was fantastic, number 15, Max Coyle, a pair of assists, as he was good on that back end. And the 1st star, he made an absolutely huge save in the 3rd period with about, I think it was about 6 minutes left, as he robbed the Vipers with the pad and made a huge save. Logan Neaton, 1st star in my books tonight. That's the Treasure Cove Casino 3-star selection presented by Kyle Anderson here in the game tonight. I want to thank everybody who's been involved to this point on the broadcast. Special thanks to everyone. I've got Spruce Kings official social media business I really have to get to before this gets sent down. So we thank everybody for listening in. We'll be back for the Doyle Cup starting next Friday night from Brooks, Alberta. More on that on our Facebook page coming up in the next couple days. The Spruce Kings will play Brooks in a best-of-7 series. Prince George has also qualified for the National Junior A Championship because Brooks is the host. So a big congratulations to everyone in this organization as well. So huge thanks to everybody who has been part of this. I got to head down to the ice and hopefully get there in time for the trophy. Thank you for listening. For the final time tonight, 3-1, Spruce Kings win. They're the Fred Page Cup champions. I'm Kyle Anderson. Good night from Vernon.
Triple play your way Thursday at... Thank you, sir.
Yeah, you bet. I got to run.
Yep. Bye.
Bye-bye.